Hello, good people. It has been a while since we saw each other. Probably, I don't know which vlog is up, but I know that you guys have seen the labor and delivery vlog. Once again, y'all, I'm looking a mess. It's the afternoon. We have a hurricane coming, so I am packing. My mom and I are going to a hotel for the next few days because I do not want to have my a little bit over 1 month old here in the house just in case we lose power in this extreme heat. It is October. It's October the 7th today, and it is October, but it is still very, very hot outside here in Florida. So I want to make sure, you know, heat-related illnesses. If you guys haven't followed me on Instagram, follow me at Nurstisha on Instagram and TikTok. But heat-related illnesses, it's very, very prevalent in the very young and the very old. And my baby is very young, so I want to make sure that we are all safe. My husband and my dog will be staying home, keeping the fort and maintaining the fort just in case something happens. I will be taking my frozen breast milk to my parents' house. My dad has a generator, so that's going to be over there. I didn't want to go over there just in case because they have a street that's near their house that floods. So I'm like, if you need to leave the house or can't leave the house to get more gas, what's gonna happen? I pray and hope that that does not happen because this hurricane is supposed to hit on Wednesday-ish and Thursday-ish. It is currently Monday. So I am prepping because tomorrow afternoon we are checking into one of our hotels that is in Orlando. And I called them already, and they have a backup generator, and they are going to be in full power, full Wi-Fi, all of that. So my mom and I are going to stay there with the baby. So I'm going to be packing. I'll show you guys what I packed to be able to leave with a breastfeeding newborn, okay? You can only imagine all the things that I have to bring, guys. That same big old suitcase from my labor and delivery vlog, it's coming with. There she is, guys. I'm gonna pack all of my stuff, all of her stuff, the diaper bag. Yeah, and we're gonna be good. Fun, guys, fun. I'm just trying to remember everything that I will need. I'm almost tempted to take my little mini fridge. There is a refrigerator that's supposed to be there, a mini fridge that's there. But I'm almost tempted to take my little mini fridge too, just in case. I don't know. We'll see, that might be a little bit overboard. But yeah, so guys, I'm going to be doing that. I'll show you what I packed. And yeah, we'll go from there. For those of you that are in Florida, I know that you got to be seeing this late, but I hope that you guys are staying safe. I hope you and your family are staying safe. Be sure to check on your elderly neighbors, and I hope that you guys are safe and well. I know that the previous hurricane did some damage also, so just praying and hoping for the best. First cube is packed. 3 pairs of pajamas are in here. Long sleeve button up. Then I have a button up Skims one, which is so cute, y'all. So cute. And then another one that's in there. Just a black regular top and bottom. So the first cube is packed. Must have this is my, what is this called? I don't know what this is called, y'all. But I have multiple of these. I think I got them on Amazon a long time ago. But these are, I think these are washer bags. But I use these as like my dirty clothes hamper when I go out of town. Instead of using like a plastic bag. Next cube has my nursing bras and my drawers. So that one is all done. I'll have the one that I'm wearing. And then I'll have the 2 extras, just in case. Next cube has some clothes, a sweater, some of the nursing tank tops that are in here, and that's what's in here. I got like 2 real outfits just in case I want to walk around the hotel or anything like that. I have to be like in real clothes. Pack them in here. So for these, I do not have a packing cube. These are just like regular throw-on stuff, throw-on clothes. These, I love these during maternity. These are just some stretchy like biker shorts. Love these, and 2 tops. I'm gonna just throw these in there. I might like walk around the hotel and leave the baby in the room, but the baby ain't coming out the room, y'all. This is still the 3-month period where the baby is not going nowhere but home and the doctor. So this is just a surrogate or a replacement for home. So these are just if like I want to go and get a walk around the hotel because the hotel is really, really big. Get my steps in, things like that. That's what these are for. This little cube will be for baby girl's little onesies and some of her little leggings. Love this onesie. I wish I would have gotten more. The reason why I didn't was because I was like, I won't get a lot in the newborn ones, but when she gets older, I'll definitely get more. This is Modern Moments Gerber. Got it from Walmart. Love it. And it's got the zipper. These can like roll up. I like the fact that they can do that. My baby is a hot sleeper like me. So I have a bunch of the ones with the long sleeves, but it's hot here in Florida. This one also, it'll roll up. This one has buttons all the way down. Not my absolute favorite, but it'll do. So we got 2 little outfits for bedtime for her. She doesn't usually wear pants, but when she's in the car seat, she definitely wears pants. So I got a little onesie with these little pants. Another onesie with the pants. They got little hearts on it. And we're gonna pack a few more onesies. I roll all my stuff up, y'all. I roll it all up. So that's why it's rolled up like that. So her little bag with her clothes is pretty much packed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in there. So I thought my baby had an eye infection. But it turns out, which I did read, but I didn't know for sure. I didn't want to nurse my own baby and miss something. A clogged tear duct. So I'm using this Boogie Micro Mist Saline inhaler, and I'm just using this to kind of spray it up her nose to kind of get that congestion out of her eye so she doesn't get her eye stuck. So this, I love this thing. It comes with this little slow mist sprayer, and you can also attach it to this, but I'm using this little one here. It's called the Boogie Micro Mist Saline Inhaler, and I got this from Amazon, y'all. Didn't think I was going to be using it this early, but I'm going to put that in here just with that attachment. And it's got the on and off thing, so it doesn't go on by itself easily. So I'm going to put that in here. I still have to get my toiletries. Y'all, one of y'all got to see how much breastfeeding stuff I got to pack. That's going to be the thing. So I'm going to start thinking that through right now. Definitely going to take one of these little swaddlers. He likes to be swaddled, and I know how to swaddle with the blanket, but this is super nice too. Also put some of the Muslim cloths in there as well, and one little bow. She doesn't usually wear socks, but I'm gonna pack some socks too. 2 little pairs of socks. Also gonna pack a few washcloths because she's got some drainage near her eye, so I'm gonna pack some washcloths. I'm putting most of these in the diaper bag, y'all, but I already told y'all I splurged on these. I love them. I absolutely love them. They're a little bit too big for her, which is perfect because they come all the way up her back. So when she has a blowout, it doesn't go past that barrier. So I'm going to pack a lot of these inside the diaper bag. The Coterie, shout out to Coterie. Y'all want to sponsor a video, hit me up. All right, this little portable sink thing is coming with me. This way I can just stick this in the bathroom sink and, you know, rinse out all of my breast pump situation and the bottles that I'm bringing. There's one feeding in the middle of the night that my husband will feed the baby 1 bottle just so I can get a little bit of sleep. So I'm going to bring the small bottle for my mom to feed the baby at that one feeding at night. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. It just all depends, but I want to make sure that I have that option. But this is what I will use to rinse my breast pump parts. So I'm bringing this with me. Must. My Medela hand pump, it's coming with me. I also have the pump and style, the hands-free one. I'm definitely bringing that one with me too, because I love being able to pump and just walk around. So I'm bringing that with me too. Bringing a little scrub brush. Nipple butter, got to come with me. Sterilization bag, you can use it up to 20 times. So I'm bringing this with me. Hopefully there is a microwave down in the lobby at this hotel that I will be able to use to sanitize the items. There is a refrigerator, so I'm bringing some breast milk storage bags. I actually might need more. Guys, I produce a lot of breast milk. So when I put my haka on, my letdown, I have a good amount as well. So I might have to pack some more. The haka is also coming with me. Because I'm not going to use these, items tonight, I'm going to just go ahead and pack them. Plus I have another Medela hand pump. I have 2 of them. So my breastfeeding stuff, aside from my electric hands-free pump. All my breastfeeding things are in here. One last thing I'll put in here, I do not have a lot of leakage, but I will put some pads in there. I'll put some pads in there and my silverettes. Guys, the silverettes are a must. So those are gonna come with me too. This is too many, but I'm gonna just pack this whole thing. All done. More things that I have to make sure that I put in my bag is baby Ganix, not the detergent. It's the, what is this stuff called? It's the stuff that I use to clean my bottles and such. I'm bringing that with me as well. The Bobby coming with me too. It is October the 8th. The hurricane is coming and me and my mom are getting out of Dodge with the baby. So I'm over at my parents' house dropping off breast milk and my dog's food. So let me get her out of the car. I'm very proud of my stash. Let me let you guys see. One. We do not have a generator at my house. My parents do, so they're going to be using that to power their refrigerator and their freezer. So that's why I came over here to drop off my breast milk stash that I started. And the farmer's dog, my dog's food has to be refrigerated / frozen. So all of those things need a refrigerator, and there's no guarantee that we're going to keep power at my house. So that's why we did this little pit stop. So I'm here to pick up my mom now. And we're on our way to a hotel that's in the Orlando area because I just know that they're gonna have power. Everybody's like, what city are you going? We're staying in the town. I live about maybe an hour away, a little bit more north than Orlando, but wanted to make sure that I was somewhere where there was gonna be power for me, the baby. So I will be storing my breast milk at the hotel. They do have a refrigerator, so I'll be storing some of the breast milk that I collect with my haka and my pump so that I can make sure that I keep up with my milk production. We're loaded up and ready to go. Baby girl got a little bit of a bottle. She's asleep. Mom is on her way coming. I need to hurry up and get to this hotel because I need to pump.
Don't let you do it.
Finally made it. After a small debacle in another room, we got another room. So this is a nice little spot. Mom and I will sleep here. I think that they do have an opportunity for me to have a crib, so I'm gonna call and ask them for that. There's supposed to be a fridge in here, which I definitely need to figure out where that is so I can put my, there we go, put my breast milk. I'm gonna see if they have a microwave somewhere. Very nice. Oh, very nice. Here I am. I can't wait until next week because then I can start exercising again. And then we got a shower. This is a nice accommodations for us. We're gonna be very comfy and cozy in here. So glad we made it. It is 6:41. I put in some breast milk in a bottle. I might have to toss it all because it's been about 2 hours and she ate 2 ounces out of the 5, y'all. This is my first time having to toss breast milk because I don't want to waste one of my breast milk bags just to freeze it to use for like soap or a, milk bath later on. So I'm gonna have to toss it, y'all. I'm sad about that. As you can see, Grandma is sleeping. Baby is sleeping. We got a little area for her to sleep. And yeah, I have showered. I have pumped. I feel accomplished. You guys saw the room already. And so I'm going to have a little snack, plug in my pump, make sure all my devices are charged. But we're doing good, guys. We're doing good. She's doing good too. Oh, and I did end up bringing in my mini fridge, y'all. I did bring my mini fridge with me. I'll show you guys all the stuff I have here because, and my mom's like, you always got something. I said, I do always have something. So I brought my mini fridge because they have a mini fridge, but I also wanted to have one just for my breast milk, just in case we wanted to put some other stuff in there. I have my little portable, basin that I'm cleaning my pump parts in. And thank goodness there is a microwave just right below us so I can use my Medela, or however you pronounce it, Medela sterilization bags. So I'm going to do that as well. And y'all, as soon as I get home, usually, I take my hair out. So my hair be looking like this most of the time when I'm at the house. Just let my curls free. Scratch my scalp. Took a nice hot shower, y'all. Nice hot shower. It looks like the hurricane is not going to be here until Thursday now. So today is Tuesday. We will be staying until Friday. So excited that my sister-in-law and the girls are coming. They're going to be coming either tonight or tomorrow, so we'll be able to hang out with them too. My mom brought some cards. That was the pacifier. Good thing we brought multiples. And I have everything to clean in, so TTYL. Little makeshift sink situation. This is where I put my pump parts. This pacifier fell on the floor, and then bottles and such like that. I use my baby Ganix and I will clean that in here, rinse it, and then this is my little drying station. So we've just makeshifted and made a whole little situation here. I brought my little fridge, my little skincare fridge. I don't even use this at home, but I brought this here. The fridge that we have is big enough, but just in case we ended up getting more food, I brought this one just in case. Making my mom some tea. We packed food, non-perishables, apples, bananas, popcorn, veggie chips. I packed a few PB&Js, some of the pouches that I like. So I packed those, and then my mom packed some food as well. There are restaurants here on the property. They also have a microwave downstairs, so I also packed some oatmeal as well. And my sister-in-law is actually here with my 2 nieces and their dog. So it's funny because we heard their dog in the middle of the morning. I was like, that sounds like, you hear that dog? And I was talking to my sister-in-law this morning trying to see if she made it. She's like, yeah, we made it last night. And I'm like, is Jax here with you? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, I heard him this morning. So we'll meet up with them in just a little bit. But the property is absolutely massive and huge. I see people are outside. They're walking because the weather is not too bad. Right now it's raining, but earlier this morning it was not raining. So we're watching the news, keeping updated with that. If you can't tell, I'm not very rested. My baby did not sleep all night. She was up every 2 hours on the nose, plus and then some. Thank God my mom's here because she had some gas and she needed to be burped, and my mom was burping her and acted a swore. I'm like, you still burping her? And it was like 2 hours later. So I'm tired. PB&J's, some of the little pouches that I like. Got our other groceries, some non-perishables. A lot of people from Tampa travel down here. If at all possible, I would have wanted to go to like an extended stay, a Homewood Suites or something like that that had a kitchenette, because then we could cook. If we had a refrigerator, freezer, I would have been able to bring my breast milk with me to that freezer and my dog's food, the farmer's dog, to that refrigerator and freezer, but I had to leave it at my parents' house. They have a generator. My concern is that they are anticipating power outages, not for days, they're saying weeks. So hopefully that is not the case at our home, because we live in a different county than we're watching the news from Seminole County. Hopefully that's not the case in Volusia County, because I'm just trying to figure out how and what I would do about that. So I didn't pump at all last night. Maybe I pumped once, but I usually pump, between feedings. I did not do that because I don't want to have a bunch of milk coming home just in case there is no power. So I'm just thinking that through. So I hope that everybody stays safe. I'm praying that this storm is not as bad for anyone, not just us in Seminole County, Volusia County, Orange County, but for anyone. Really, really praying that it's not as bad.
Prepare and we will respond. To be able to prepare and respond. This is just what we as Americans. Hurricane Milton is still a major, very strong. As you can see, it is actively fulfilled parts, generate
forces together to move debris, and we moved nearly 55,000 cubic feet that may have damage to their house. So that way, these teams come in.
active law enforcement missions, including identifying post-storm response.
Hi, yes, I was just calling to see what time you guys close today. You're closing in 10 minutes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Guys, as a new mom, I definitely did not project how many diapers I would need. And I definitely do not have enough diapers. So I am on my way down to the gift shop to purchase diapers. So there was no way for me to really anticipate how many diapers I was going to need. I've only had my baby for 6 weeks, and I didn't think I was going to need a whole 78 pack. So hopefully they have a lot of diapers down here. We'll see. So, made it to Target. It was a long story, guys. That's why it took me so long to come back. Went out to the car. There's some very slick tiles out there. And as soon as I was walking out there, it's kind of sprinkling. I'm like, these tiles are a little, they're a little bit slippery. I hope nobody falls. Y'all, guess who fell? Me. I fell. I hurt both my knees. Two nice people that work here saw me fall and then drove me to my car. So I went to Target, got the diapers, came back. Been hanging out with the family. My nieces came over. We've been chatting, talking, braiding hair. All the things that girls do. We're gonna have dinner later. Then we're gonna play Heads Up. For those of you that know me, know that Heads Up is like my favorite thing to do. We turned the news off. We started watching like just regular TV, watching Castle. And so the storm is supposed to hit late, or technically early this morning. The winds are blowing. It was raining pretty heavy earlier, but living in Florida, it rains like that in general without a hurricane. They're blowing a little bit. The trees are kind of swaying. So, yeah, we'll see what's what. I've been checking in on a lot of my people, a lot of my friends that live around town. So I hope anybody else who's in town, that you guys are remaining safe and sound.
There is a threat for tornadoes, we'll say from a line from Sanford.
Trying to count these, like counting cats. They're just lined up through here. We've had
Now that the microwave downstairs is open, because it's not, breakfast time, I'm gonna go ahead and sterilize my pump parts and the bottles because it takes about 3 to 5 minutes in the Medela quick clean bags. So I'm gonna take them downstairs and I'm gonna sterilize my stuff. That microwave looked a mess. It looked a mess, quite a mess. But my pump parts have been sterilized and they close at 11. I will be able to sterilize at least one more time, which I think I'm gonna be just breastfeed her throughout the night anyways, so that'll be good. And they open at 6 a.m. So even if I use my pump once or twice more, I will be able to sterilize it one more time and then come back in the morning. And I stopped and got myself some food, some fish and chips. I'm excited. I'm gonna share that with my mom, my sister-in-law, and the nieces. We were downstairs. I think they're calling it for the night. Oh wait, maybe they're in the room. But we're supposed to play heads up tonight. We're playing heads up even tonight, either tonight or tomorrow. We'll play heads up, so it should be fun. Wind is blowing. Earlier, those lights right there, those lights were shaking. It's hard to see, but the lights here, they were shaking. I don't know if you can hear the wind, but the wind is blowing. There's a little lake back there. You can definitely see that the wind is blowing, but like I said earlier, those little lights were shaking for sure. So, just keeping updated with the news. It's like 1:20 in the morning. So, okay. This is the morning after. This is what it looks like outside our room. It's still very cloudy, but none of this little light thing that was shaking last night is still standing. Baby girl is here. She's watching Love It or List It. I'm gonna be using one of these shower steamers. This little experience in the shower. I'm gonna get dressed, I'm gonna shower. Maybe put on a little bit of mascara, some lips, and do my hair. I'm so glad that I brought my mini fridge because the fridge that's in the room turned into a freezer, y'all. Breast milk that was in here, it literally froze. It froze my iced coffee, it froze everything. My mom brought some turkey, some deli meat, it froze that too. So I'm glad that I brought my little mini fridge. A lot of people have these as little, what do they call it? Facial fridges?
Yes, skincare fridge.
Skincare fridge. So, good thing I brought it.
I want to see the roller skate.
To share some pizza and salad. Yeah, because the salad was small. I might have to get my mom on the video because she said she's looking a mess, but look at Melody smiling. Hi, Mama. In our jammies, baby sleeping. My mom doesn't want me to show her, but in jammies, we ate deliciousness. And you guys were able to see some footage around the property. So there was like some trees that are kind of like leaned over. Their lazy river is like almost overflowing, which it stopped right just at the right spot. We'll be discharged. Look at me, I'm sounding like a nurse. We're gonna be checking out tomorrow at 11. So we'll see what it looks like. I have power still at my house. My parents, after having power this whole entire time, at 6 p.m. tonight, they lost power. Prayers are out for everyone who has had some really bad devastation. We were blessed enough to, not have any damage at our house, and our power is still on. So just praying for all the people, who have had to really deal with a lot of this terribleness that I'm seeing on the news. There's actually a sinkhole close to the hospital that I work at, so we're gonna have to be careful driving around. That's like my biggest concern getting home, like not trying to find like the first person to find something. So I'm glad that we're gonna be leaving during the daytime tomorrow, and we're gonna be driving very slowly. I'm gonna be dropping my mom off, and then I'll be traveling home, just me and the baby. So we're gonna be getting on the highway, and good thing my house is right off the highway. Just want to get home and stay home, basically. There's lots still to do as far as clearing the roads of, debris, trees, power lines, flooding, sinkholes, so just trying to make sure that we were able to weather the storm safely and to make sure to continue to be safe throughout this whole entire time. So my prayers are out for anyone who has been really, homes that are damaged, people who've lost family members, lost people. My heart goes out and prayers are out. It's pretty bright out here, and we'll see what it looks like on our drive home. Packed in, about to get ready to go. Melody had a shart right before we were trying to go. We would have been out here on time. It's 11:15. We would have been out of here on time. But we had a little snafu with a diaper change. So we are officially out of here. And on our way home, I gotta drop my mom off. I'm actually gonna show y'all what it looks like on her street. That street that's flooded. And then I'll be on my way home as well. So me, mom, and Melody. My sister-in-law and my nieces were here too. So we got to spend some quality time together, which was great. Catch up on some shows. This was a hack that one of my patients actually told me about. We have to go over emergency plans with hospice. And she said she usually stays during a hurricane near a hotel near Disney or at Disney because they never lose power. And so when the hurricane was coming, I was like, I need to make sure that we have power for the baby because, like I said, heat-related illnesses. I'm not trying to have to deal with that with an infant. So decided to check in here. They had a refrigerator. So on our way home now, we still have power at home. So I'm going to pick up my breast milk stash from my parents' house and then head home after that. I will say this was a great experience. I've been in multiple hurricanes and having to lose power. It's definitely, I remember one year we were out for weeks. We didn't have power for weeks, so that was definitely, difficult. I know that a lot of people have a lot of damage at their houses, trees, and just terrible damage. So my prayers are out there for them. This is the spot I slipped and fell, y'all, right here. And they saw me fall. It was nice, it was fun, it was great. And we are out. So the only thing about, which I know that usually they have, the self-parking is very far. My mom's like, are you gonna take the baby with you? I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna take the baby with me. You gotta cross like a bridge and all this other stuff. So I'm on my way to the car now. And then we're heading home. I will say, let me tell you something. The weather is gorgeous out here right now. It's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I know I keep saying it, but my prayers are out for the people who still don't have power, who have damage to their house. My heart goes out because the last hurricane, not Helene, but Ian, a tree fell on our house. And it was raining in our house. It was a hot mess. So thank goodness, we were all safe and everything. But yeah, there was a tree that came down on my house. So I know that people have a lot more damage, a lot more flooding this hurricane. So my prayers are with everyone that is recovering, displaced from Hurricane Helene and now Milton. My heart really goes out. My prayers are with you guys. Like, I hope that there's speedy recovery when it comes to this stuff. We as Floridians, we prepare as much as we can, but there's only so much that we can do. Another thing that a lot of times people do not want to leave their homes because just in case something happens to their house, things like that. So it is hard to leave and then come back and see, you know, the damage that has been done to your place. Hurricane season is almost over, so it is October the 11th. So that was one thing I was just like, I hope there's not a hurricane when I deliver my baby. If anything happens like this again, we will be checking into another hotel. Checking into another hotel. One of the things I will be looking into is getting a generator for sure, especially with the little one now. We'll need a generator, so. But we're gonna be heading home in just a moment. I'm dropping my mom off at home, and they had power throughout the whole entire time of the storm. But then after the storm was over, they lost power. So they don't have any power, so that's all those sounds in the background. You can hear all the generators, but my parents live near Little Wekiva, like at the end of their street. I'm literally walking down the end of their street, and this is my house, this is my childhood home, and unfortunately it definitely floods, and this is what it looks like. One of the neighbors in the neighborhood. Very sweet people. They live in a 2-story house, but you saw that they had to come walk their dog. They had to walk their dog, so they had to kayak over this way. My prayers are with them. Like that, the Wekiva River always used to flood. Not this bad when I was a kid, but a few hurricanes ago, this started to happen. It is some time later, but I just wanted to thank you all for watching the vlog. Thank you for liking, commenting, showing some love in the comment section, and subscribing. And I'll see you on the next vlog. Stay well.